And Furiosa is coming out very soon, next weekend, everybody. And Anya Taylor Joy came forward to talk about her experience talking on this. And we've already heard about, we really haven't talked on the show, but some drama between Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron that happened in the first project. Apparently they wouldn't get their trailers, fighting back and forth, which is a whole thing that happened on Miller's project before. And now with this, Anya Taylor Joy is coming forward talking about the process, about how tough it was. And she was very open to Miller about the whole project too. But she said this, that honestly at the whole end of the day, she didn't want to talk about it. She said, I want to talk about this for like 20 years because she really wanted to scream during the production, but he wanted just to see like no emotion, just her eyes. And she says that she had like 30 lines in the whole project. Now, this movie is doing great right now with reviews. People are saying it's amazing cinematically, and also on top of that, acting, thematically, it's an amazing movie. I can't wait to see it. It looks great. The trailers look great. But she is very weird about it. She said she felt very alone during the process. They're not bringing Charlize. No, she's not back. This is all about Anya Taylor Joy being the early young version of her. And of course, we have Hemsworth in here too. But she was talking about the process, about how hard it was, and she kept putting forward she wanted to scream. And apparently after a long time, finally, Miller allowed her to do like one scream. But she said she was so built up. She felt like she had all these ideas and it was held back, but it's his process in the day. Which again goes down to this. You know, sometimes actors, I'm an actor, I get it. But the director, it's still their vision. And I think sometimes we forget that. Like we have this idea of our character and stuff, but we have to trust the director and believe in them enough. So when the project comes out, if they're getting what they want, at the end of the day, we should believe that. And sometimes actors don't think that. I think the more projects they do, the more they don't want to trust people. They just know enough. And she was very nice about this, but I still would say that she's growing quite a bit. She's getting a lot of opportunities. Movies, everyone's saying is great. Trust your director. That's all I gotta say. Is this a tough situation to be in? How do we feel about the project? You know, a director like this, do we trust our directors? Is it a bad thing to have like, you know, want to say more as an actor? That's the question. This is kind of actor talk today. And also let's talk about the movie because it's a fun movie. Jordan, do you think she should have trusted her director that we had a great vision moving forward? And do you think that George Miller has an idea how these movies should be made?
Well, he's been doing them so long that I think he has a vision of what he wants. And you got to think, man, she was complaining about 30 lines. Mel Gibson didn't have many freaking lines. He spoke like 4 or 5 or 8. Tom Hardy didn't barely have any lines. That's Miller's thing. That's his thing. His main character is barely talking. You have to express through the eyes. So I think yeah. I mean, I get where she's coming from. I'm sure it's frustrating. She had her own ideas. But at the end of the day, it's his project. I mean, she's got really nothing to complain about. I mean, if the movie's good and it's getting good reviews, it's obviously something was working. I mean,
do you think she's going to be taking those words back a little bit?
I think so. At the end of the day, when all the reviews finally come out and the fans see it and the money making, I mean, will it hurt her? No, because she really didn't badmouth it. It's not like she talked negative about it. It's not like she's like pissed at him or like the whole idea. She just said, you know, her piece and what she thinks. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But like I said, these movies have never been driven. Mad Max, Road Warrior, all of them never been driven by the main actors talking a lot of monologue, you know?
It's never been about that, Jordan. It's never been. Are you excited for this movie though? Are you stoked you're gonna see it when it comes out?
I don't know. Originally, I mean, they started talking about this when
Jordan's here.
When Fury Road, thanks.
We know, Peppy.
They started talking about this when Fury Road first came out, and it was supposed to be Charlize Theron when they talked about a Furiosa movie originally.
Yeah.
Way back when that movie came out, and I was excited for that. So I don't know. I mean, if it's got good reviews, Chris Hemsworth looks like he's having
He looks great.
Time in it. Looks like he's having a hell of a good time. So I think it's gonna be a fun ride. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna go check it out. Ron, are you gonna go see this movie at all? Do you think this looks good? And does she have any kind of complaints? I mean, it can be hard on productions. You've seen it a lot. Actors go through a lot of stuff, right, when they're actually performing. And in elements, like this is a big production. You're in the middle of the desert, a lot of practical effects, a lot of practical locations. It could be tough. It just be tough in general. Do you think that's what this is? It's more like tiresome from the actual production work, or does she have some leg to stand on here about the direction?
You know, it's funny how people don't think big picture, and this is personally how I see it. Trust your director; it's his vehicle, so trust him to drive. If it's a great, great movie, you're going to get all the accolades because you're the actress. If it's a horrible movie, it's the director's fault. So
Very true.
it's kind of a win-win if you think about it. And why fight that? I mean, it's like that doesn't make any sense. It's ego, and yeah, that's ego talking. And unfortunately, that's what so much of this industry is built on, if not all of it.
A lot of ego.
Yeah.
Torbett, is Torbett going to watch this movie? Is he able to watch this movie? What do you think, Ryan? Is this too much for him?
He's not interested.
No, you're not interested?
Well, if it's PG-13 or something, if I was interested, I'd probably still watch it. But not interesting to me. It's not my type of style. Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, it's very like in your face, like post-apocalyptic, desert, gritty, gory. It's probably
80s.
not some
Yeah, that's
80s.
I loved Thunderdome. Oh my god.
Yeah, so good.
Tina Turner, that was incredible.
I mean, I just don't see this being something that Torbett would go watch either. But maybe you never know. I just think that it's going to do really well though, and I think at the end of the day, she's probably going to be like, "Oh, this is a great thing I did this project."
I think it'll do really well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into deserty stuff.
Deserty stuff.
Yeah, the
Thirsty Daddy, are you excited?
Excited, but as my predecessor said, I'll watch it. But she needs to button her lip. And bottom line is, the director is the guy paid to make the movie. You're paid to act in it.
Uh-huh.
Do your job, shut your mouth, and you'll make money.
Uh-huh.
You sound like The Rock right now. Know your role.
She's not Mad Max. She's a wannabe Max, but she's not.
Well, she's the focus though, so I think she thought she's the focus of the movie, so she should have like a bigger part.
Ah, there you go.
That what
That's
she
it right
made a
there.
mistake of, Brian?
Yeah.
She was thinking.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And you don't think, you do your job, you act.
And didn't she read the script to know how small her role was?
That's a good question, Ron. It's a very good point.
Watch Fury Road. It was called Mad Max Fury Road. Tom Hardy wasn't the main focus of that. Furiosa was.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Movies have they star.
And did Tom Hardy bitch?
No, Tom Hardy. He just does his job.
You know, I find so funny the two of them, Charlize and Tom, wouldn't come out of their trailers. Could you imagine being at work in your office, and you're in your office and you're like, "I'm not coming out because Sheila made coffee before me." I'm not working out. I mean,
Oh my God, you bitch!
could you imagine in the real world that happening? It just goes to show me how out of touch Hollywood can. Not saying it is. I'm saying how it can be, and how that's a huge thing, and that makes the press. Charlize wouldn't come out because Tom had his shoelaces untied, and it's just like, oh,
like how is that a thing?
Ron, as one of the people that worked in the real world, you did something like that in the business world, and your boss would go, "Bye."
Yeah, go see HR on your way out. But in Hollywood, it's catered to. It's like, oh, no, Charlize, he says he's sorry, but, and then he's all, I'm not going out with that bitch, and,
Yeah,
it's just, it makes me laugh. It really does.
Peppy, what do you think?
Peppy, you feeling good about this? Do you want to check this out? Is this something you'll check out like day one, or you're like, no, not for me? That's not an answer, Peppy.
Take my money.
Oh, so Peppy's gonna check it out. Peppy, you really excited to see this?
Let's do it.
Well, Peppy wants to watch it. I mean, it's hard for Peppy sometimes. I think that he just doesn't know what to say. Sometimes he gets so.
But you make me laugh.
Oh, okay. So Peppy, why would you not check this out? Is something going on with you?
Gotta poop.
All right, Peppy's.
TMI.
Okay.
Peppy can't talk right now. He's got to.
Is that a way of saying Peppy is full of shit?
He's concentrating.
Hey, it might be. It might be.
Oh, he be bugging out.
Eyeballs.
I don't know, but Peppy, you gotta go after him.
Ron. Sorry.
Pepe, he's going after you. It's not us, okay? He's going after you. It's a thirsty daddy thing. It's not us. It's not us.
Maybe not.
I'm sorry. It's Sabrina in miniature form.
Where are you going with this?
Dead air.
Pepe.
I'm a bad boy. I'm sorry.
Dead air.
Yep, that's not good.
Today.
All right, Pepe's gonna watch it. I don't know. I think it could be fun, and I think overall, I think it's gonna be good. But I think you have to do trust your director, believe in them, understand what they're doing. It's amazing, and at the end of the day, when you see the vision, you'll be excited. And if you're not, then it's their fault, like Ron said. You can't control the whole set. You're just a pog in the whole thing, and so you have to believe that we're all gonna work together to make the best project. And you gotta trust the vision. You gotta trust the vision. If the vision's great, you'll be very happy, and audiences will be too at the end of the day. So please trust that vision.